45-year-old Manny Pacquiao didn't make a great case for challenging WBC welterweight champion Mario Barrios in his exhibition match with K1 veteran Rukiya Anpo on last night's Super Rising 3 show. The towering Anpo presented a very different sort of threat, and Pacquiao struggled to deal with the Demolitions Man's reach and sharp straight punches in the opening round, though Pacquiao found some footing in the second, showing off some of the blistering combinations that worked and carried him to the top in his career. He clearly felt Anpo's punches more than vice versa. This came to a head in the third round, an all-out slugfest that had Anpo grinning ear to ear. Anpo visibly rocked Pacquiao with the 1-2 around the 2-minute mark, but Pacquiao somehow survived to fire back until the final bell. Remember, this was only 3 rounds. It was 3 3-minute rounds. And I'll give Anpo credit, man. I mean, he got power in both hands, speed, good combinations, pretty good footwork. When Manny would lunge at him, he managed to get out the way, used ring generalship and circled around the ring and got right back in the pocket and exchanged punches with Pac-Man. I'm not too sure how Pac-Man survived that third round. I mean, I guess, over, 60 fights, he's an 8th division world champion. I mean, I guess that experience helped him survive those 3 rounds. But if this fight had went any longer, Anpo definitely would have, rocked, Pac-Man and dropped him. But overall, it was a good test, so Pac-Man could see that, he already knows this, but you don't play boxing. I don't see him being able to challenge Mario Barrios. I don't think Mario Barrios is the best welterweight by no means, but at the same time, Pac-Man is 45 and it showed against Anpo. He just doesn't have it anymore. My guess is he'll probably, continue to do exhibitions. Ryan Garcia was ringside. As we know, he's suspended for the next year by the New York State Athletic Commission. The WBC suspended him as well. Even though he's a multi-millionaire, he still wants to box. And I wouldn't be surprised if Pac-Man and Ryan Garcia somehow do a 3-minute exhibition fight, a 3-round exhibition fight as well in Japan. That wouldn't surprise me at all. But at the same time, if you're a diehard fan of Pacquiao like I am, it was good to see him back in the ring, even though he just, doesn't have it anymore. That was my reaction to seeing the fight. Don't think he has it to compete at the highest levels anymore. And for Anpo, I mean, he should take the route of being a boxer. I mean, I know he's 28. It's kind of late to start, but obviously he has that kickboxing career. I mean, the guy has power in both hands, speed, agility. He'd be kind of tall. The fight was at 150 pounds. Not too sure what weight class he would actually fight at, if he was to become a pro boxer. But he could do some things, man. He would just have to get the right trainer to sharpen him, get him ready, for professionals. So I'm not too sure, man, who he could actually fight. I mean, you see Tenshin Nasukawa, my apologies on the last name, I'm butchering it. But he's only had 3 fights as a pro, and he's getting better every fight. And he was a former kickboxer as well. So Anpo could definitely make that transition easily. But again, that's all I got. That was my fight reaction to seeing Pac-Man earlier this morning fight Anpo. Leave a comment down below. What did you think of the fight yourself? Please share the video with a friend of a friend of a friend, and like the video as well. And last but not least, be sure to subscribe to Dro Fats TV. Until next time, I'm out of here.